So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Friday. We are at the end of another week and 1 week closer to Run, Stuff and Run, which will take place next week, Sunday at QRC. I can't believe we are almost at the end of April already and getting ready to go for that. Things are being put in place. We have packaging that was done yesterday. So your bib collection is tomorrow and Sunday. I want to repeat that. Bib collection, and I will keep repeating it during the course of the program. We did send out a blast, an email blast to all participants that bib collection will be tomorrow and Sunday at Synergy TV. People still sending emails and calling to find out, is there any collection in South? Is there any collections? No. We didn't do that last year. Last year, we had one location that everybody came to and it went smooth. In the years previous to that, when we tried to accommodate the South and Central, and I had to be running to go and pick up people think that they didn't pick up and head down south Saturday before the event to bring it back up. No. I'm not going through that again. One location. And by the way, that is international standards. When you register for a race internationally, it's one place you go to get your bib. If you understand where I'm coming from. It's one place you go. When all they're playing Master Carnival and you have to go and pick up your costume, where is pick it up? In Kwaito? You just go to the camp and pick it up wherever the camp located. I just can't understand them, you know. Anyway, the bib collection is tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hopefully, everybody come tomorrow. Because I really don't want to get up and come to my house on Sunday. But if I have to, I will. So Sunday it will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Yeah, that's going to be the hours of the bib collection. And then we have to, when we finish with bib collection here, we had to go over to QRC, site visit, all kind of drama, see how we setting up and all these little things. So, just halfway through. You understand what I'm saying? More or less. Yesterday was a busy day for me. I had radio. From radio, I had to go and deal with the police. After the police, I had to come back here to give them a little help, and then, you know, try to see about, try to follow everything that's going on, and getting and up with the time. All right, so I tell you what, in that context, Chef Shiraz is here, and he is definitely up to the time. We'll chat with him in just a little bit. And my shelf's starting to look very colorful. We have some Regal products on the shelf as well. Big up to Regal products for coming on board once again and sponsoring. Every year I've gotten support from Regal Products with that granola, boy. It's the best granola. Huh? Oh yeah, you could have picked it up for me? Now my mother like to go there and pick it up. But I ain't lying, that granola, amongst the other products, that granola is one of the best, if not the best granola on the market. But you what? Oh, that's what you used in the yogurt last week? Yes, boy. Yeah. That granola. I like the one in the blue pack. You see the, wait it is. The berry medley. Yeah. I like that, the berry medley. That one is going on nice. And of course, we have to thank SM Jaleel as well. We have some product from SM Jaleel on the shelf. They have supported for the second year straight. Oasis is the official water of Run, Stuff and Run. You will see no other brand of water there. And we want to thank them for that. They do come and they put on a nice little play park and stuff for the children. We have people in place to deal with that and see about the children while you are off on your walk. And, you know, I mean, like I said, you can bring out your children. It's not a problem. Registration is over. But at the time, I did say, you know, if you want the child to get a medal, you'll have to register the child and things like that. Chef will be handling the breakfast. Right? You're not getting pancakes and things. Let me just make that clear. It's only $200. I still had to leave money to give to the charity. You understand what I'm saying? I can't, we're going to. Maybe next year we'll go bigger and better, because this year was kind of tough, you know. Yeah. This year was kind of tough. I still waiting on confirmation from a couple of people, you know, as it relates to sponsorship, you know, monetary wise. Because let me tell you something there. Between the medals and the jerseys, yep, that's about $100,000. Medal and jersey with print. That's about $100,000. I kid you not. Get it? And then we have all the other things that we try to provide. So, you know, monetary sponsorship is key. But I ain't lying, boy. I'm still waiting on some replies, and I'll see where that goes. But we more or less done and dusted in terms of registration. We at capacity. As a matter of fact, last night I checked the numbers because we had to get all these sizes and things accurate and things for people when they come to pick up, so on and so forth. We still have some printing being done, but that wouldn't be finished until about Tuesday. So, become a printer. Well, his mother's birthday was the 13th of April, so he took her to Miami.
Nice.
So he take a week off. But I know I'm maneuvering myself for that, you understand?
Yeah.
But bib collection, like I said, is tomorrow and Sunday. People, please come to Synergy TV. We will be here. You will just come, give your name. My mother will pull up your name on the system, and she will see all the information that you registered, and it's just a hand in your thing, and bam, you're gone. It's as simple as that. It has no long division and you know, it has no big mathematics in it. Right. It's very, very simple. All right, so let's get to some of the items in the news. It is Friday. Well, I had to laugh, but I will take some calls in just a little bit after the first break and find out what the population understanding is with the 3.4 billion HEC contracts. Okay? So, this document came out with contractors who have been awarded work for HEC, and those contracts total $3.4 billion. The opposition jump up when they see the list of contractors, and they made a point, and Camille Robinson-Ricci said it in Parliament, that is a lot of new people, and they're questioning their experience in the field. Yes? Okay, no problem. Because the usual suspects not there now. Then another member of the PNM jumped up on yesterday papers talking about criminal charges. But here's the problem with that, right? And this is what I tell all you, plenty loose talk and noise, you know, with nothing behind it, you know. With nothing of value behind it, right? But before I explain the contract or the arrangement, I would really like to hear the population understanding of what it is happening here, right? Because if a crime has not been committed, if it have a supermarket across the road, and I ain't rob it yet, I ain't rob the supermarket, right? Nobody ain't rob the supermarket. You can lock up somebody for robbing it. Thank you. Somebody needs to tell the PNM that. Because they want a criminal probe into contracts that have not been awarded. But of course, it's been sold like these contracts have been awarded. The contracts have not been awarded. No work has been given out. Nothing like that. There is a process. And the paper this morning, you will see 3.4 billion HEC contracts halted. Let me get that headline. And this was the big talk all over the tongue and all over social media yesterday. And it's when I see the thing circulate, I say, no, people really do have an understanding of what the process is like. My father had a pest control company. So for us to acquire Port of Spain General Hospital, St. Anne's, San Fernando General Hospital, St. James Infirmary, right? Those St. Anne's, St. James, and Port of Spain would have been under the Northwest Regional Health Authority, right? But you have to tender, there is a tendering process that takes place. Chef, you have tendered to cater already and stuff in the past, right? So you know what the process is like. But apparently the average person does not understand what the process is like. And I see that the opposition is playing on the fact that they don't know. And of course they're selling what they had to sell, and that is no problem, right? Thankfully, it have breaking down, so we go educate all of this morning. So Office of Procurement Regulator puts the brakes on 11 controversial housing awards and orders an inquiry after red flag raised by who? The PNM. Right? Okay. So you will see that in the paper this morning. I will take some calls and try to get a little measuring stick as to how or what do you all understand about a tendering process and the contracts. To get a contract with the government, what you all understand. Because I think a lot of people don't understand the OPR, the Office of Procurement Regulation. Okay? That is a process. That is a department set up to handle certain, you understand? So you have to register with the OPR first. If you are not on that OPR list and you have not been registered with the OPR, you cannot get a government contract. Let me make that clear. You registered on the OPR, right? The Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy? Or
long time.
Right.
Long time.
Good. Synergy TV would be registered on the OPR because the government has give out advertising and things like that, which we ain't seen none of yet, but we know we're not with that. But nevertheless, they just give out, you know. I just say, you are here, you know. But I see nobody really get advertising. They ain't advertising at all, boy. But if we wanted to send an advertising package to any ministry or any state entity, we would have to be registered on the OPR. Right? You must be registered there. So those 11 contractors or companies that were tendering for that contract, they would have to be registered on the OPR. And guess what? The opposition knows this. And if the opposition is trying to tell me this morning that they do not understand what the process is, then I would be flabbergasted. I'm telling you. But we'll get to that process. Another headline in the paper this morning, let me get the PNM removing John Bates from the PAAC. Pharmacy Board raises alarm over integrity of probe. So 2 days after a controversy erupted, the People's National Movement moved against one of its own, removing Senator Janelle John Bates from the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee. But the party remains silent on whether she will retain her seat in the Senate amid allegations that she improperly assisted former Health Minister Terence Yalsing by editing his witness statement ahead of his appearance before the committee. All right, now, basically, what she did, she was appointed to this committee. Persons appointed to the committee are appointed to drill those who come before the committee on whatever issue they come to the committee before. In this case, is the pharmaceutical issues, right? Nice. So, what she did basically, as somebody who has the responsibility of questioning those individuals coming for the committee, she basically dealt with the answers for Terence Yalsing. She answered the questions that she could have asked. Never put it that way. It's something like that, right? To put it in simple terms, right? That's basically what she did. How could one even entertain the thought, right, of engaging to assist somebody who come in before the committee that you have been appointed to question them is unbelievable. Right? To even entertain that thought. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I on a committee and the committee have to do with cooking, God alone knows why I would be on a committee that have to do with cooking, because I can't cook. Right? Nice. But nevertheless, and I ought to be nowhere in the vicinity of a stove or a kitchen. But nevertheless, or wrong knives or anything like that. You know what I mean? Hey, I have, oh gosh, I forget to walk with it, you know. Sani's Variety Store chef. She gave me a knife set to give you.
Okay.
I have it home.
All right.
So I guess you'll have to come next week Friday and cook for us as well. Thank you so much. All right, so anyway, but if I am on a panel or a committee and it's about cooking, right, or whatever, and chef is one of the persons coming before this panel or committee, and chef called me and say, hey boy, I have a presentation for you, you know. You can take a look at it, right? I wouldn't even entertain that thought till hear the presentation ahead of time. You understand what I'm saying? Because he had to come and present that to me. I had to be saying on the committee, I cannot now hear the presentation and say, well, chef, I would have take out this and take out that, and change this and change that, and don't say this and say that. I would have to be insane or unethical. You understand what I'm saying? And for her to do something like that, because that is the equivalent of what she did, is insane. Of course they're going to take action against her. They would have to be mad not to. You understand? So, you know, crazy in this place, you know, I'm telling you. What else we have here? Let me see. That's now we're going back to the, oh gosh, let me click home. Yes. No place like home. Let me get the DCP now. DCP says 1,588 arrested, 355 charged so far under the SOE. Okay. Okay, no problem. So we have 355 people charged. Notice I have focused on that figure and not the 1,588 arrested. Right? So we have 355 people charged so far under the SOE. They have had 90 firearm recoveries. Sorry, 90 firearms recovered, 2,196 rounds of ammunition seized, 3,146 kilograms of cocaine, and 337.040 kilograms of marijuana seized. Right? Okay. Now, I would have to go back and check the statistics from the last SOE. Right? But if you had a SOE that was running for 6 months, good, and you seize 200 guns and 4,000 rounds of ammunition and wherever, right? And then you enter back into our next SOE and you still have 90 guns that you find and another 2,000 and something rounds of ammunition. Where the hell it coming from? How they restocking? Yeah? Somebody dig a tunnel under the ocean and this thing, and they passing it under the sea or some kind of thing, so? Planes passing and dropping guns and ammunition out of the sky. Where is it coming from? You understand where it's coming from? The last SOE sees X amount of guns, X amount of ammunition. So we would have thought, well, you know, guns and ammunition off the streets and this, that, and the other, and whatever, right? Nice. You call back our next SOE and you still find 2,000 something rounds of ammunition, and we only at the start of this one, and 90 firearms. So we'll see how much more they find as they go along. But my point is, where are these guns coming from? Oh Lord. And you got 1,588 people arrested. Right? Those 1,588, are they all members of a gang or all gang related? You know, information like that is what I've been looking for here, trying to scan and see, because I didn't read the article yet. But how many people in that 1,588 are members of a gang, gang leaders, associated to a gang? Because we have a gang problem. Now, I don't know if I'd send the clip for you with Roger Alexander earlier this week, but I will check it during the break and we'll see if you have it, right? Because I might have sent it. Anyway, the Commissioner of Police is concerned about PDOs issued to teens and promises more school-level intervention. So, days after a preventative detention order was issued for a Guapo teenager for firearm offenses and suspected gang affiliation, Police Commissioner Alistair Govaro says he is particularly concerned by the involvement of children in serious criminal activity. The legal notice issued on Tuesday identified the teen being involved in ongoing gang-related conflict, retaliatory firearm violence, and is associated with individuals engaged in organized criminal activity in Guapo, Point Fortin, and Labrie. Another teenager from Tunapuna was placed on a PDO in March. Okay, we'll come back to all of this right in the second hour, but we should be concerned, shouldn't we? That we have all these teenagers, schoolboys, involved in gang activity, right? And yes, we need more intervention in school. And that is why on radio, we have been trying to appeal to the Prime Minister and the President, to do a school tour. You understand what I'm saying? Go take a month, all of these high-risk schools, go to them and engage these young people. The Prime Minister and the President. Right? Two people from two leadership positions, go to the schools, set up, like how you would set up for like a economic fair. Right, so you have all these little other stakeholders involved and things like that, with things that counseling and all these little things that they could offer. Set it up and just go on a tour. Put the little political differences aside for just 1 second and try to appeal to the youth. Because a lot of these youths, they just have no love in their life. They are nobody in showing them no love. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody in coming to them and talking to them and saying, hey, you know, it have a different way to do these things. And I think that could have an impact. And some people may not agree with this. Walk with Roger Alexander. I'm telling you. People mightn't agree with it, but walk with him because we can say what we want about Roger and how we just talk and wherever you believe about the education and wherever. But at the end of the day, he connects with people. You understand what I'm saying? He connects with people. Because there is a simplicity about him that you need to have an impact in things like that. You don't need nobody who come in and talk and, you know, in a particular type of way and no. You want to have grassroots communication and somebody else. Yes. You understand what I'm telling you? I know I doing, you know. Me out here, I out here today, you know. It's 48 years, you know. No, it's 48 years I out here, I'm telling you. And I learned from an old man. See, you know, how we used to deal with them fellas and them in the community. And they love and respect him. You understand? And to the point where they wanted to change your life and that kind of thing. I know I telling all you know. I know I telling all you know. And I'm also appealing to the Prime Minister. I have said it on several occasions here on Breaking Dawn. Community development is the way to go. Start with East Port of Spain. Launch a project in East Port of Spain. Brighten up the town. Fix up the place. I know you don't have the money now. But we'll get to that World Bank report that came out earlier in the week or last week. That I was supposed to mention since Monday. But anyway. Anything else, boy? Nothing really, you know. Oh, put up the candlelight for me now. Yeah. Nurses' candlelight vigil gets cold response. So a handful of healthcare workers turned up for last night's candlelight vigil as part of their ongoing wage dispute with the North Central Regional Health Authority and the Ministry of Health. In a social media post yesterday, healthcare workers were asked to show solidarity for 1 hour between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. at all Regional Health Authority facilities. A flyer read, all RHAs, candlelight vigil, as we await a response from the powers that be. Let's come out on Thursday, the 16th of April at 7 p.m. with our candles for 1 hour. Those attending were asked to pray for strength for one another through this journey. And the time was also meant to be used to reflect on their comrades who died and families they left behind. However, when the media visited a handful of RHA facilities, when the media visited a handful of RHA facilities, however, the turnout was either poor or non-existent. We had to ask ourselves, right, as we go to the first break. That protest we had the other day. All the realities went on in that protest. Anybody? Anybody in the back? All you understand what went on in that? All you watch our protest good? All right. They all had on the same jerseys. These blue jerseys, right? And it had music truck and all kind of thing. Yeah. So here I want to know, simple question as we go to the break. Who financed that? Who financed that? You see, when I tell all you, this thing was triggered by an overtime rate that it was not supposed to be getting. That was revealed in an audited report. Not a report that just fall out the sky, you know, an audited report. Saying, hey, it's not $75, it's supposed to be getting $60. But somebody implemented that $75 rate across the board. The $75 was for specific types of like ICU nurses and things like that, right? So there were 3 categories where that $75 was to be applied, but $75 was being applied across the board. But you can't tell me you're recording $36 million plus in overtime annually. You understand? And people working 400 hours overtime and all kind of mad thing. You dig? So when it was revealed, they said, listen, $60 is the rate, and all of a sudden this erupts. Because it can't be for your wage negotiations in 2013, because if that guy is the guy in charge, he left 4 bargaining periods to just go by. And anybody who doubt me, pick up the phone if you have his number, or anybody when you see him, ask him, what is the status of the last negotiation with the CPU? Ask him when is the last time they sat to negotiate with the CPO and what is the offer on the table. Ask him what is the offer that they put before the CPO and what the CPO countered with. Go, be my guest. You understand? Anyway, we take the break. I talk enough about him. When we come back, we'll open the phone line. We'll take some calls on the HEC issue. And I really want to find out your understanding of that process. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
On Sunday, 3rd May from 4 p.m., the enchanting outdoor garden theater, Queen's Hall, is simply the place to be. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Experience an unforgettable evening with Paula Salandi Green and her captivating vocals. Pianist extraordinaire Dane Gulston and his band Sweetbread, featuring the Queen of Queens, Terry Lyons. Forded Bigford, renowned for her powerful, soulful voice and impeccable fashion. The dynamic saxophonist Francis Pride, and a grand finale by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Steel Orchestra to get you off your seats. Jazz and Wine, Sunday, May 3rd from 4 p.m. For tickets, visit Java Nation, Queen's Park East, Queen's Hall Box Office, online at islandetickets.com or call 309-3131 for more info. Miss it? No way. No way.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Let the rhythm inspire you at the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2026. Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night. Gospel Powerhouse Thai Tribet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cast the Band. Imran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats, Saturday, May 9th, Afrobeat sensation Thames. Princess Lover, X-Man, Lou City, October 4, and Ella May. The Ultimate Celebration, Sunday, May 10th, featuring the legendary Billy Ocean. Beverly Knight, Mervyn Wilkinson, R&B icons Brandy and Monica. Online tickets available at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
At the castle, we just love moms.
I love you, Mommy.
And this Mother's Day, we're cooking up a storm with lots of tasty food. So forget about cooking. Let us fix dinner with a popular family meal. And lunch is a breeze with a snack box and the fish, chicken, and veggie sandwich combos. Oh yeah, and we've got the chicken and wing buckets, plus rotisserie meals, and of course, delicious sides. And it's all cooked with our nice local seasonings. So take a break and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day from Royal Castle.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsane, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
You will not deny that this is the maddest place on earth, and we go shout from the top of the mountains. This is the greatest place, our great escape, my favorite space, the maddest place on earth. Would you believe me when I tell you? Better you come and take a sample. A little bit is still a lot to handle, but you can find no other example. We really have a different kind of style. The elders teach it to me as a child, and this is how we know that we are alive. Vincy people never need too much to start a vibe. It's Vincy time, June and July. You need to fly down to the maddest place on earth. Can't tell no lie.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right, so we're back. So, fellas, give me the first headline from this morning. I'm going to open the phone line, take some calls on that. As we get things cracking this morning. Of course, we don't have any guests this morning. Yesterday we had a packed show. Wednesday, same thing. Tuesday we had guests on. So today we don't have any guests, so I can take as many calls as possible on any issue that you guys have. The issue that we're dealing with this morning is that 3.4 billion HDC contracts and the halt by the OPR. They halt it. Oh, good. Yeah, boy. No, I will explain it. I will explain it. Just now, the phone now waking up here. Oh, it's now waking up, boy. God, yeah. Lord. Yeah. The phone now wake up there. All right, 327-7400. Just before I go to the first call, Chef, you have a new course coming up?
Yes, Saturday. It's the Asian cuisine. We have 3 Saturdays. The Asian cuisine, and those 3 Saturdays, we do authentic Chinese, Hakka, Manchurian, North Indian, and now we introduce sushi.
Oh, you're doing sushi too?
Sushi as well too, yeah.
You know, I don't really like sushi. I never had it, really. I'll taste sushi once.
Yeah. That's sushi and sushimi, eh?
That's sushi and sushi?
Sushimi 01.
Oh, okay.
But it's popular in Trinidad, very popular in Trinidad now.
Yeah, it's very popular in Trinidad. I don't like anything to see.
Yeah.
Anything in Trinidad, I don't see they like it. I just, you know what I mean.
So we introduced the sushi on that Asian now, and that's this Saturday, the 25th.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 3 Saturdays. The course is $2,000, and as normal, we provide everything for the courses as well.
Okay, yeah. Brilliant. But this phone now waking up over. All right, 327-7400. The $3.4 billion HGC contracts that the OPR has put a halt on. Let me get your thoughts on that. There were, I think it was 11 contractors, one of which I can tell you, withdrew. Not now, not when the document came out, but long time. So one of those contractors not even pursuing that matter, they're not even pursuing the work again. All right? And they're not pursuing it because I believe, I have it on good information, the area that it was scheduled for is a kind of rough area now. And a kind of, yeah, it's a kind of high risk area. And because of that, they would have had to go in there, and they would have had to go in with police, and they would have had to have added security, and all these things that's come at a cost. So when they weighed out the option now, and they say, look, this is that whole security thing, and look, best we ain't bother. And they withdrew. And they withdrew after receiving the notice of award. And that was like the very next day. And like I said before, all that, this came out in the press, that took place, right? The phone now loading up here, boy. You can on this phone, boy. That's now. Yeah, Lord Father. Right. Let me see. I ain't even seeing. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's still loading up there, boy. But I want to get people's thoughts on this, as it relates to your understanding of what the process is like. Real message still loading up, Hey, Lord have mercy. Going on this phone this morning, All right. Hopefully that's it. Okay. Because if you're trying to, you see what I mean? Message still loading up on your phone. All right, so let me not waste no time. Let me explain it. And when the phone catches itself, we will get to the phone line. So, like I said before the break, right? There is a OPR, there is the OPR, the Office of Procurement Regulations, that every company that wants to tender for a project, they have to sign up with they have to register on this OPR. So you are not going to get a contract if you are not registered to that system, right? Good. Oh God. All right. Well, the phone is up here. So let me see. Although message still coming in, but I see the calls started coming now. All right. So hello, good morning. I ain't gonna take the call until the whole thing kind of update. Right. So morning. Yeah, let me get the phone calls, fellas.
Yeah, morning to Chef and the rest of colleagues. Now, why is I to understand how this contract thing going?
Yeah.
My question is, if these contracts were given out already, Stefan?
No.
So if the contract weren't given out, why is the office of the procurement regulator halting it?
That is what I will explain. So you do understand why, right? Okay. So let me address that question. What the Office of the Procurement Regulator is doing is in alignment with the process. So you tender, the contract goes out for tender, right? And so you will have companies that will tender for the contract. When they look at the tenders and they select the companies that are likely to get the contract, they send out what you call a notice to award.
Yeah.
Right? When that notice to award is sent out, that is what the document is. That document that's circulating from HEC, that is the notice to award. It doesn't mean that anything has been awarded yet.
All right, right.
They're just notifying you that, hey, you were selected, right? But the contract itself is not given out yet. So when you reach that stage now, there is something, you reach the stage of the contract or the award for the contract at a standstill stage. And this is where the whole contract, that is the stage they had reached, the standstill stage. During that period of the standstill, that is where anybody who have objections or anything like that can file one, and then the OPR will do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is now go in with a fine-teeth comb and look at the entire process that took place to make, with a fine-tooth comb, to make sure that everything was above board. That is all.
All right, right.
But it is part of the process, and it is part of the process because, as you see in the headline there, they launched the inquiry after a red flag was raised by the PNM, which is within the PNM's right to do so at the standstill stage.
Yeah.
So there is nothing that is happening there that's not supposed to happen, if you understand what I'm saying.
So the PNM comes is the contractors who register with the Office of the Procurement Regulator because they are assumed to be new contractors. That is their comms.
They questioning the contractors' capabilities, expertise, things like that.
Yeah,
they will question all of that, yeah.
You could be in house billing for years, and you do have a registered business and now decide to register a business. You have the experience, but the only difference is your business not register.
Yeah, you could have registered your business, or you could have registered on the OPR over the last few months, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever the case might be.
Yeah, but I don't know if you would just permit me. On this PNM senator, once again, Stefan, no integrity, and they are all a bunch of dunce because she was helping the Alsing, and first he dunce himself. The corrected documentation, that is where you submit before the parliament. That is what blow the whole thing out, you know. Because if he didn't do that, nobody would know she was helping him. That is what go on. The document where all the showed all different corrections, if he didn't submit that, nobody would know she was helping him. This would just die a natural death. Understand? But God don't sleep. God don't sleep that we ever make her above. Understand? Fire burn them, PNM, and them. There's a bunch of dons.
No.
Thank you, Stefan.
Oh God. All right. Cool. But there's another part to this contract that really raises my eyebrow to ask, well, what the hullabaloo is all about. But I'll explain what part that is in just a little bit, right? Morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
My concern is simple. The minister has said that not a cent will be coming from the government. They will have to, contractors will have to finance their own business.
That's right.
And when they produce, then the government will pay. Now, I am happy with the opposition. Call the government to account. So the citizens
no problem.
Getting value from more.
Yeah, this what the opposition is doing, like I said, is within their right to do. They are not doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, whether the line of argument makes sense or not, but the issue is that the government has paid no money until something is produced. But what is happening is that they get the houses fast. Now, the other issue here, we have, for the first time I hear Michelle Benjamin had to answer for every single doubles that they sell. It's the first time in the history of Trinidad and Tobago for Carnival that they have to give account for every cent.
Every cent, yeah.
So things happening. So it means the government have to give account. I am happy with that.
Right.
So nobody could accuse them of embezzlement and all kind of crap and all kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
There's one more issue. Now, Mr. Govaro made a lot of noise about the crime and how it's coming down under control, and he gave a lot of statistics. But here is my issue. How come under so many state of emergencies and all these operations, the drug blocks still there? I report drug blocks already, people come and threaten me and all kind of thing. And when they say they didn't call my name, so I can't say it's me that threatening.
Yeah.
And they still existing. The scrapyard still existing. The gang still existing. All the things that they know still existing, and nothing has changed.
Right.
So the only thing that seems to be working is tickets. That is all the shit. And you don't have evidence for tickets. They just give you a ticket, so, and you have to go and prove that your light was working or this was happening and try lights wisely.
Right.
But today's Friday. The run coming up. No, chef, feed this man good. The only thing he running is the program. He can't run. He running the program. That's all he do. Making sure everybody get their medals and their jersey and all that thing. So feed them good.
I give it here a special medal.
Chef said you have a special medal for me. All right, man.
Make sure they're going in the back.
Yeah. I want to make sure they just come out for the food and go in the back and like they don't care about nobody. No problem.
A successful show over the years and continuing.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Have a good week.
Yeah, man. You too. Yep. Now, that caller there just mentioned what I was going to mention. This is a private-public partnership agreement. So I'll explain you what takes place in a public-private partnership agreement. It's a PPP agreement. Morning.
Yes, Stefan, morning.
Real excitement for nothing, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, boss man. Based on the thinking of our intelligent opposition, if they had a way, then I could be saying, no, in my house, and police could call me out and give me a ticket for them to wear my seatbelt in my car then.
Yeah.
Cheese and you,
Yeah.
boy.
Nothing has been, no contract has been awarded yet. Did that no contract awarded?
That was saying, it's hard when they read and they can't understand, you know. But then again, they also prove to me that you could put a crapo in a Balizeta and Payment Parliament because he and all even know about PDF and Word documents. Oh Lord. But me know what to say now. And
This is the same man. This is the same man. Yeah, but you remember this is the same man that led the pandemic, eh? That tell you could tear off a piece of jersey and put it over your face so. And all kind of, look now. This is the same man that pull aside and shed one tear. All right, cool, man. Lord of mercy, I tell you. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Morning, my dear.
I have a question, right?
Sure.
Wasn't this Office of Procurement Regulator department shut down by the PNM because they didn't want to answer any questions in relation to procurement?
Back in
Remember?
in or around 2024, right? There was a report by the Office of the Procurement Regulator where they revealed that between 2023 and 2024, $5 billion TG dollars in contracts was given out without proper procurement processes taking place. That was a report that was issued by the OPR of between 2023 and 2024, $5 billion in contracts was given out without proper procurement procedures being adhered to. I do not know what came of that report, but I do not think that they shut down, I can't remember them shutting down the OPR department.
Yes, I think so. Or the law in relation to the government having to you know.
I can go back and double check, but I can't remember, I can't recall. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's my take. Well, Philip Alexander came out and he explained that. You missed that?
No, I was running up and down yesterday, so I really wouldn't know if I really didn't get time to see what he put out.
Well, you know, in his usual manner, he was able to explain it away, and it made the PNM look very, very bad.
Oh,
but I want to ask you a question. Yeah.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
I want to ask you another question, right? When Greenwich was on Wednesday, right? Greenwich sat there, and he said that, you know, when there are break-ins and stuff in the past, that they know who are the breakers and they will go after them, but they have to stop doing that because of litigation. You remember that?
Yeah,
so
I remember something to that effect, yeah.
Right. 1,500 persons were arrested, but 385 charged. So the others, there is no chance for litigation. It's pinning up in mud. And Chef, listen, looking forward to seeing you well, Stefan. We have to leave Sando and come up the road over the weekend. Right, I said we have to leave Sando and come up the road over the weekend, so... Okay,
oh God, yeah, no, it's always what happens is over the years, right, we're in the 4th year. Last year we did this location only, we didn't have any problems. Everything runs smooth. People come. In the previous years, I had to be running back down to South because people ain't go and collect the thing and decide to go come on the morning to collect it and all kind of mad thing. And I had to be running down South to pick up thing before Adam's Optical closed and then run back up the road, and all of this used to be the Saturday before, the day before. And then I had to go to QRC, see about, it's too much run around. It was too much run around. And the reason why we do it on a weekend is because we know the traffic will be easier. So we didn't do it today or during the week. So we say Saturday and Sunday. So Sundays are easy morning, bap, and you're back down the road. And we decided to do it on the weekend.
Well, looking forward to meeting your mom. What time it opens, like on the Sunday?
From the Sunday? The
What
Sunday
time?
will be 9 to 3. We're going to be here from 9 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you take care.
All right,
the
cool, no
best.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
I'll give all the 9 to 3 on Sunday if you want to come. And if you don't want to come on Sunday, come on Saturday. And Saturday we here from 10 to 5. So we here for 7 hours on Saturday. For you to come and collect your bib and stuff. Morning.
Stefan, I really want to tell you thanks for educating the public on this matter, because the HT matter that is.
Manuel, volume there, fellas. I can't hear him clearly. Yeah, go ahead, caller. You go ahead.
Yeah, but I was just reiterating some of the things you're saying, because the opposition is important, the opposition to raise things like this. And if you have an office to deal with procurement, and they put a halt on something, they cannot put a halt if the process is going quite normal. That is another thing. If there's a red flag means that something has gone wrong within the process. I get to understand that I think it's 10 out of the 11 do not have a history. One of the things in securing a procurement is showing history. I don't know if you remember the commissioner inquiry in Calderheart and Hafiz Karamat and all that. And it was revealed that Hafiz Karamat never, although he was a contractor, he never handled something of that load. And that was, and nobody raised that before. Yeah? Nobody raised that, no opposition. At the time, PNM was in power, and the opposition did not pick up on this to raise a red flag. So the opposition right now is doing what opposition is supposed to do. And frankly, I wish we had an opposition like this when PNM was in power, when Hafiz Karamat go with hundreds of millions of dollars of my taxpayers' dollars. And that is a fact. The opposition is doing their work, and if 10 people out of 11 do not have a history in contractors of building houses, that is a big red flag.
Okay,
That's a
no
big
problem.
red flag for me. It had nothing
But
normal.
they do not, you see,
It had
okay.
nothing-
They don't have a
it had
history.
nothing normal about that.
Okay, but they don't have a history in the context of what?
Sorry?
They don't have a history in what context? That they've never built a house in their life? In their existence?
They do have a history of handling contracts of building houses.
Okay. And maybe they don't have a history because the same people has been doing it over and over and over?
Well, the Office of Procurement will see about that.
Well,
And
right.
I just want to add to what you're saying, that this is not a normal. No, you say it's a normal thing. Yes, it's a normal thing for the office to do that, but it's not normal to see 10 out of 11 contracts and only one person have a history. That is not a normal thing.
Okay.
That's not normal.
No problem.
Thanks.
All right, cool. All right, I have to go to the break. But just on that issue, right? And we'll continue to take the calls, right? Because I want to make sure that everybody's clear on this. Hold the calls here because we're going to the break. Yes, it might be normal, but you have to understand. If there is a habit, right, across both administrations historically, to hire Chef Shiraz and these two in the back here, right, director and editor here, right, director and Chris. If historically they keep getting all the big contracts, right, then obviously you will have a lot of smaller contractors that would not have a history of getting big contracts. It doesn't mean that they can't handle the big contracts. It just means that they've never gotten the opportunity to do it because we know, and this is where campaign finance reform is very important. But nobody ain't going to tackle it. PNM ain't going to tackle it. UNC ain't going to tackle it. And I'll tell you why. Because this is what it's about. You see, we have 10 new contractors on the list, right? That may not be loyal or may not be financiers of the opposition. And if my financier is not getting contract, it means that I am not going to get financing when the time comes. So don't get tied up, you know. Yes, the opposition will do what they have to do, but there are a lot of layers to this, right? A lot of layers to this. And we have always spoken about campaign finance reform, and we know that going nowhere. Because financing had to come from somewhere, right? So let me be clear on that. And that is across both political parties. Now, the OPR will go through at this standstill stage because this is the stage where you can raise an objection, which is what the PNM has done. Nothing in, I want to be clear, nothing in wrong with that. They're doing what they had to do. But here's the thing. Haven't we had contractors who have a track record of building house that build shoddy, that do shoddy work? Chef? Maybe Las Alturas to shake people's memory? That wasn't inexperienced contractors or people we never hear about. That was big experienced contractor, right? And there are other places. Look, Skinner Park. Who handling the probe into that? You want a criminal probe? You're supposed to have a criminal probe into Skinner Park. $131 million spent. And down to the football ground, they had to shut down, from what I understand. Down to football can't play down there. Yep. And lest we forget, a man went and ride a bike, what he usually does, at a facility that is not past UCI standard or international standard for racing of that caliber, and a man dead. So who do that work? That they leave a fence by a cycling track that could have cut open a man's throat, right? How you could, who do the work? Who do that work? Who was the engineer that said that fence should be there? It is my understanding that a cyclist, a professional cyclist, could reach speeds of up to 75 to 85 kilometers per hour. So there is when you're doing a cycling track and you're putting it down, there are certain, it has a certain science state that has to be applied. So who will get the contract to apply that science? So I'm just showing you examples of shoddy work. But don't let me start with the Cricket Academy and how that skyrocketed from, where it was 100 and something million to $1 billion. Yeah. Let me don't even start with that. Right? Don't let me get started with that. So it doesn't mean that these contractors aren't capable of doing the job. You understand? It just means they never get the work because they always get bowled out. Because preferential treatment was given to certain contractors. And we know the suspects. We could call them. You understand? It's the same crew. Paving your road. You have to see all the machinery all about. So what are we supposed to do? Give the same people the contracts all the time? Or maybe open the door for new contractors to build some houses? Now here's the thing. We talk about the process. And this is part of the process and nothing is wrong with that. The OPR will go through a fine-tooth comb now and do due diligence. So if something was missed initially, they will now go a little deeper, right, in their little investigation, and they will come out with their findings or whatever. And whatever the findings are, let the chips fall where they may. Good? Nice. But this is a public-private partnership, which means that every one of those contractors, right, they would have to provide to the government the design, right? They would have to provide their financing. Because remember the government, there was a post put out where, they're giving out $3.4 billion in contract, but they can't pay nurses. But that is not true, because they're not spending $3.4 billion. The government isn't spending a cent. So those companies that bid in, they would have to provide the design, They have to come up with the design for the project. They have to provide the financing for the project, right? If it is, I am going to tender for the project, and I do not have all the equipment, and Chef Shiraz have the equipment that I need, and I need to partner with Chef Shiraz, I have to put all of that. I have to present all of that. That, listen, this is Stefan Reese Productions, but we're partnering with the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy because Chef will be handling this scope of the work. All of that they have to do, you know. Right? And then what happens? They spend the money. They build the houses. And when they build the houses, director goes now to the mortgage bank. So director goes and walks into the mortgage bank, man, looking for a house, right? He presents all the documentation that he has to present to the mortgage bank that you would have to present to get a loan. The mortgage bank now will issue him a certificate saying that director can qualify, in basic terms, director is approved and qualifies for a house within the range of $500,000 to $750,000. He can afford that. He approved for that, right? For that loan. Then, that is where the HDC comes in now. So the HDC acts as a facilitator, right? Through the bank, the client, which is director with the loan, and the contractor who has built the house. So the HDC now are trying to explain it as simple as I can. They now facilitate. So the only thing that the government is doing in this entire deal with this housing thing is facilitating. That's all. They ain't spending no money. They ain't putting out no money. The contractor to do all of that. So the bank pays the contractor and the director pays the loan to the bank. Simple. You understand it, Chef?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
You sure?
Correct.
All right. So we take a break. And when we come back from the break, we'll continue on the phone lines. Oh, gosh, Chef. The week before my run, boy, meatballs.
Heavy protein, boy.
God, boy. Meatballs and boiled egg. Meatballs and boiled eggs
And wings.
and tomatoes and barbecue wings. To be devoured during this break. Keep it right here. We'll be back after this.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations. Dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career,
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations: at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
More than 3 decades of local entertainment content unlocked, digitally remastered, and repackaged just for you. Get ready to revisit and relive the early days from international concerts hosted in Trinidad, along with some of Synergy's signature products over the years. From Synergy Concert Series, Synergy Soca Star, Synergy Top Model, Synergy Nights Live, Wayward Wednesdays, Pete's Picks, and so much more. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m., we unlock the Synergy Vaults. More than 6,000 hours of local entertainment content uncovered and digitally remastered. The Synergy Vaults will run on air and online every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m. Synergy Vaults, where local entertainment lives forever.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
This is yours truly, Dean Gulston, as they call me, Super Batman. 18th of April, this Saturday. Come see me and enjoy Lord Kitchener's music. God blessing. See you at Napa this Saturday.
The countdown has started for the Lord Kitchener Legacy, the musical extravaganza, happening this Saturday at Napa. Showtime, 6 p.m. A distinctive night of honor, prestige, and calypso classics, relived by his proteges, including his son, Colonel Roberts. Chuck Gordon, Terry Lyons, Gypsy, Pink Panther, Anselm Douglas, Young Brenna, College Boy Jesse. Special guest appearances by the Lydian Singers and Super Padman Dame Gulston. One show only, happening this Saturday at Napa. Showtime 6 p.m. Tickets are moving, so get yours now.
Tickets $300 and $250. Available at islandetickets.com. Napa Box Office, Crosby, St. James, Gag Electrical, opposite Starlight, Diego Martin Main Road, Jumbo Foods Barataria, All Kenny Sports, Mirage Westside Supermarket, Arima, Western Union, Tunapuna, All Extra Foods Supermarket, Athletes by the Park, Palini Drugs, San Fernando. For more info, call 491-1802. The Lord Kitchener's Legacy.
Almost. Almost. I still have a little thing in the plate on the side here. All right. As we get back to things, I just want to acknowledge once more our, let me see. Well, a very interesting article here. I'll take a look at it in just a little bit. What? Oh gosh, boy. Yeah, somebody's saying from what they understand, there was a contractor, there were 10 contractors are newly registered with the OPR, so on and so forth. This is why I am trying to explain this. I seen something popping up here, some new stuff here. This is why I'm trying to explain the process to all you, so that you understand the process, right? But that you also understand, not because the contractors are newly registered to the OPR, means that they're new contractors. And for a lot of you have businesses out there, all a little small business, might be catering, might be providing camera and editing, might be providing whatever, me could be MCing, right? You have to register on the OPR, the Office of Procurement Regulations, right? So for those of you who might be sitting down as an entrepreneur, but you may not know, well, why can't I get a government contract, or why can't I do this, or why I get nothing, and why I... It's because there is a process and a system that is in place to accommodate you. And it's that process as well also makes everything transparent. Okay? Now I'm seeing here, let me just see this article here. I got an article here just now. The Housing Development Corporation intends to demolish more than half of the 100 housing units at the troubled Terrestrial development located off La Resource Road, Dabadi, due to infrastructure issues that have plagued the development. The buildings to be torn down are valued at millions of dollars. Despite this, the contractor, Ricky Ragunanan, will be paid millions for work done on the development. The project, which began at 72 million, VAT inclusive, is now estimated to be 112 million. At this point, the sum to be paid to Ragunanan is being negotiated between him and the HEC's lawyers since he was fired from the project in April of this year. A statement to the Sunday Guardian, the HEC could not confirm how many units would be demolished. All right, now this has to do with a project. Oh, they circle it from him. It's an old article. I think it's an old article. Or is it? I'll have to find out. But there's a paragraph here that is circled for me saying that the HEC contract with Ragunanan had two anomalies. He did not have a track record of constructing housing developments, and Terrestrial was his first housing development. So this would have been a contract handed out under the previous administration to a contractor that had no history in building houses, which ended in a catastrophe apparently, but he was paid millions. And the same people who hand out that contract to that same person with no experience in building housing are the same people launching an objection here against 10 companies who have tendered through a process saying that they are new companies and they don't have no experience. You see the hypocrisy? No, like I said, it's good because you don't want the same thing to repeat itself. I had to get a date on this article here, you know. I had to get the date on that article, but it was just sent to me here. And I see, like, Philip Alexander put out a post on it too, boy. But no, eh? You have a mic? Pass our mic there for me quick. Let me just find out. I'm not seeing a date on this, but I'm seeing where Philip put out a statement on it. Let me see if I get him on the phone here. That's now. That's good. It looking like it was around 2023, but I see he put out a post on it. Let me just find out. Where's he? Let me just see if I get some clarity on that. I don't know, we tell you know. I have what? 2 wings and a half a meatball, boy. 2 wings and a half a meatball to go. Let's see if I get
Call has been forwarded to.
All right. I tried to call him there, no answer. Let's see. What's the date? Oh, I got the date, man. 16th of September 2024, that article came out. 16th of, look up in the Trinidad Guardian, agency to demolish houses, valued millions at terrestrial, 16th of September 2024. And, yeah. So, PNM gave this man a contract. He had no experience in building a house. They had to demolish the houses. Work ain't done, but they had to pay millions. You understand? But that's the same people that come in now to question things and talk about contractors with no experience. It's not that these contractors who have any experience. These contractors are registered on the OPR and they will do their background checks on them and they'll see how much work they've done in the past. So this is I don't think this is going anywhere. I think this is another piece of noise raised by them. Just to kind of sensationalize the thing. But everything that has taken place from what I have seen and what I have read is part of the process. You understand? But let me go back to the phone lines and take a couple more calls. 327-7400. That is 327-7400. And like I said, public-private partnerships. And I explained that process just now on how it works. Where the government does not spend any money. The contractors put out the money. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. How you doing, man?
I dey cool, man. You talk to me, man. What's up?
Stefan, since you started this program, right, you have been explaining procurement of contracts pertaining to your old man 1,853 times. And if by now, you have to today come and try to explain that to the population. The question is not if people understand the process. The question you should ask is how people just listen to PNM. How them just convince people to question something in this country after so many years them in government. That is the question you should be asking. To try for we now to understand how people would sit down and listen to a press conference by Stuart Young or Penelope Beckers or Marvin Gonzalez or something and question what the press conference is about. That is the question we had to come to terms with in Trinidad and Tobago. How PNM does convince people, normal citizens, to listen to them. Secondly, you see this John Bates thing? Let me tell you something. If ever the president's supposed to act, she's supposed to act in a situation like this and dismiss this lady, revoke her appointment as a senator. I think the president often has that power. You understand? She might get, but the thing about it now, I have listened to this this inquiry from day one.
Right.
And let me tell you something so disgusting and disturbing. Let me tell you something with that. With she, every single thing about this is to protect a group and how they connected into getting the money for pharmaceutical. And this girl, she ain't that smart to do that on her own. She was coerced and told what to do, and it just come out that she's a scapegoat in this whole situation right now, because listening to her contribution during the whole process and everything, and you have to listen to this thing from day one, and that's what people don't pay attention to what is really taking place in this country.
Let me ask you something now. Let me ask you something. As you mentioned that, right? With the pharmaceutical issue, right? Isn't it ironic and highly and a high level of hypocrisy that we have a contract that has not been given out, that is in our process, being objected to and red flags being raised with HGC with this housing thing, right? But at the same time, the people who raised the flag are the ones responsible for what was taking place in the pharmaceutical industry.
I was telling you, Stefan, how them people just convince people to listen to them. I go in now and try to see if I could start my car and see if it will fly, Because my car right now isn't a car. Like a helicopter.
God.
Have a good morning, enjoy the weekend, boy.
Hey,
Go,
yeah, man,
go.
no problem. No,
Take care,
serious,
man.
you know. When you listen to what took place with the pharmaceutical issue, right? And how those contracts have been awarded and things like that. You hear there are people out of them with that, you know. Well, there are the questions to answer, but the unfortunate thing is in our Public Accounts Committee, whatever the findings are, I mean, the committee can't lock up nobody. You understand? So I don't know what's going to come out of that. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Stefan.
It's just a process for information to come out, more or less.
Mr. Stefan,
Yeah.
my problem is how Chef Day and Chef talking.
Chef in the Glee, you know, Manchester City looking like they'll take the league. Arsenal look like they'll go bottle it again this season. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was right before. When you talk about that meatball, I remember the song said the meatball will run out in the yard, so be careful with that.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Mr. Stefan, I'm going to tell you something. You know what they are saying make me remember?
What's that?
A friend of mine tell me in the school now, one of his partner does a real forger, and the partner forged from him. And he care about what he forged. And then when the teacher watch, he forged the man's name and all in it. So Mr. Stefan, this is a real serious thing. I will just laugh with it. But something had to happen with this. And if they take action on this woman, well then it's a waste of time thing. Here I tell you. Everybody, you come out and talk about this. I want to hear who I want to hear you die them business. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man, no problem. Oh, God. And don't feel the Sabita Basdio issue, while I'm talking about all of this today, don't feel I'm done with the Sabita Basdio issue, you know. I am looking on closely to see how the Commissioner of Police and them dealing with this. You can't tell me that you ain't laid no charge yet, and it have video surfacing all over the place about this woman being abused. All over, it have countless videos that have been released. And then, you know the ironic part? When I sit down here and behind the badge, and I ask them, video evidence submissible in court, does it form part of evidence? Of course, Stefan. We are all in video. And you tell me you're in charge yet? The last time we heard there's no charges was later. I'm waiting to see. Morning.
Stefan.
Yes, I
just ran an analogy here to you. Imagine you going to a barbecue riding on your bicycle, right? And when you reach the barbecue now, you meet a coal pot by fireside, right? And in this big coal pot, they put potato salad, rice and peas, macaroni pie, barbecue chicken, pork, fried rice, Chinese chicken, all in one pot. And they're telling you, eat from this pot. You understand? The chef is a doctor. The person who handing out plate is a lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? And police only stopping you and in your ticket while you're going up to get your food. A house that is divided can never stand. And I want people to understand. There's only conflict and confusion causing amongst the citizens and them in the country.
Yeah,
when they keep coming up without proper evidence, they ain't coming up with no evidence. No, all of this doing is causing confusion. That is why they don't have public trust. And they don't understand that is the reason why public trust is so nil.
Very
People
important,
don't trust the government because you know why? Because it's only confusion that causing. And one more thing, Stefan. I would like for you to I know it's something you're accustomed saying, like they say God help those who help themselves.
Yeah.
If you can give me a chapter and verse in the Bible, I would very much appreciate it, but I don't think that's in the Bible.
If I can give you what?
Chapter and verse in the Bible. That God help those that help themselves. It's not in the Bible. It's not in the Bible. And you sit down amongst plenty people who you sit down amongst plenty people who go into church and reading the Bible and they never corrected it.
Okay.
It's not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible.
It's not in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Blessed morning.
Yeah, my brother, thanks. All right, I've got to take a break. We had to take a little break here. All right, when I come back from the break, we will continue on the phone lines. But there is the World Bank story. I really wanted to share that story with you all to end on a little positive note this morning. But it's a quick little piece of just about a couple paragraphs. It won't take long, but I just want you all to know what is going on, because I know plenty of people don't read those reports. But we're gonna get to that. At the end of the day, everybody has to be held accountable, whether it is the UNC in government or the PNM in government, right? And opposition will do what opposition has to do and what they're entitled to do. So they object. They object in the situation with the HEC contracts. They will do it in a way that they would do it in a way that is beneficial to them. But as a population, you have to understand the process in everything. And the reason why I just watched that story and I just shake my head, I can't laugh, because I understand the process. So I understand that everything that I see happening is supposed to happen. It didn't have nothing going on there that's not supposed to happen. Right? So I just looking on to see, well, come on, you know what I mean? If any one of the companies are found by the OPR to be, not worthy, well then, let the chips fall where they may. Right? But at the end of the day, that is what the process is. Right? And if we don't, if that process is not activated at all at any point in time, then we have a process there that we don't use. Right? So the reason why it's there for a purpose. So let us see what comes of the issue. Right? But keep in mind, nothing has been awarded yet. Nothing has been handed out. That document circulating, like I said in the starting program, that is the notice to award document that you issue, and then you go into the standstill stage where objections can be lodged. Right? Now, all this confusion here, you have to ask yourself a little question. How that document ended up in the public space? And this is what will continue to happen. You're going to have things being, and it happens on both sides, because both of them had little plans inside. When they're in opposition, they just have people inside to feed them information, and vice versa, right? So you will have that. You will have people who are loyal and they're inside there and they're working for the opposition, and they will find document and they will send it out and make it public under law, anonymously, wherever the case might be. And when the position is reversed and UNC in opposition, you will find that the same things occur. Right? So they just all have the little spies on the inside to release information and that kind of thing, right? But yeah, they just have the intel. It ain't easy, Politics, and that, they want me to get into politics? People asking me to get into politics? I go on by the food, oh gosh, this food place up in Maraval. The new one that it have, right? And I go on there at night and I stand up, and good morning to the guy, a young fella, from Arangwes. And he just come up to me and he say, Stefan? I say, yeah. He said, boy, it will take you in, He said, but why you don't go up, boy? I said, go up where? He said, go up, run for a seat, go up in election, do something, get into the politics now. And I would think about it. Because it's something that you think about, right? I have thought about it from time to time. I have been asked on many occasions. Who knows? I don't know what the future has for me. Maybe. Because I'm still trying to assess. I assess certain things in life. Right? So, I assess that my sister was younger than me and she's no longer here. Right? And I will say to myself, this is how I just think, it's just me thinking. I'm talking to all you on a personal level now, all you know what is do it, right? So I will think to myself, and the thought will run across my mind, why her and not me? Yeah? My father passed away, gone, 68 years old, 69. I'll say, well, why him, not me? Right? A man put a gun to my head and take the car I was driving. He could have pulled the trigger. I will say, how come I still here? Like, what is my purpose in life? You understand what I'm saying, Chef? What's my purpose? Why am I still here? Why God still have me here? What am I supposed to do? And there will come a point in my life where I will feel that being here is no longer, I'm not feeling like I'm fulfilling a purpose, and I have passed that stage. I need to move on to something else. And I don't know where I will move to. Because me, no millionaire, me, no money saved, nothing like that. Right? I just going on, you know what I mean? Like everybody else, right? So at that point in time, you know, I will make my decision. I'll think about it, and I'm 48. But I could guarantee you one thing. I ain't going to be one of them 60-something-year-old people getting up to go to parliament and debate with nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I want to enjoy the at least from 55, 56, 50, before I reach 60 now. I want to start to enjoy life. I want to sleep late. You understand what I'm saying? Since I'm 25, I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. I say wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to do 6 to 9 by Robert Amar and then by 104.7. And as wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to come to work here during the week. I would just like to sleep late. It reached the point that I can't even sleep past 4 o'clock in the morning weekend. Because my body just... You understand what I'm saying? I can't sleep 2 things I can't do. I can't sleep before 12 and I can't sleep past 4. So I'm stuck in a little cycle there now. You know that kind of way? So, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, sometimes I just want to, you know. But I love what I do. Make no mistake about it. I love being here. I love my viewers, whether they agree with me or not. I would even go to so far to say that I might appreciate the ones who don't agree with me more. Because that's the ones that rile me up, you understand? You understand? That's the ones who just open my eye and make me wake up on a morning really. But what are we talking about? Look, let me... That when the tone that's raised and has come across as being, you know. But, you know me, I fun love it, you know, I just played. I poke in the bear. Leave me, let me poke the bear. You understand what I'm saying? But I love my job, boy. That's why I got back on radio. Because I was missing radio. Radio is me. That's my first love, radio. I could be more playful. I could say more outlandish things. I could be more myself now, you know, and just, I could play with it more. So, you know, but I love this job. I love it. And we only now get a new set, so I'm here for a while. Hey, we have to take a little break when we come back from the break. You mad I could now get a set and give it up for somebody else. You mad after I worked so hard for 12 years, look now. At least I'll get 5 years out of this. All right, people, we're going to take the break. When we come back, the World Bank. I want to share that story with the World Bank. Stay tuned.
More than 3 decades of local entertainment content unlocked, digitally remastered, and repackaged just for you. Get ready to revisit and relive the early days from international concerts hosted in Trinidad, along with some of Synergy's signature products over the years. From Synergy Concert Series, Synergy Soca Star, Synergy Top Model, Synergy Night Live, Wayward Wednesdays, Pete's Picks, and so much more. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m., we unlock the Synergy Vaults. More than 6,000 hours of local entertainment content uncovered and digitally remastered. The Synergy Vaults will run on air and online every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m. Synergy Vaults, where local entertainment lives forever.
Yes, people, you know it's a boy Young Brother, and I am the youngest member on the cast. I'm so overwhelmed to be selected for the Lord Kitchener Legacy. So you need to come out and be there, because I'm going to be there. Where are you going to be?
The countdown has started for the Lord Kitchener Legacy, happening this Saturday at Napa. Showtime, 6 p.m. A distinctive night of honor, prestige, and Calypso classics, relived by his proteges, including his son, Colonel Roberts. Chuck Gordon, Terry Lyons, Gypsy, Pink Panther, Anselm Douglas, Young Brenna, College Boy Jesse. Special guest appearances by the Lydian Singers and Super Padman Dane Golston. One show only. Happening this Saturday at Napa. Showtime 6 p.m. Tickets are moving, so get yours now.
Tickets $300 and $250. For more info, call 491-1802. The Lord Kitchener's Legacy.
At the castle, we just love moms.
I love you, Mommy.
And this Mother's Day, we are cooking up a storm with lots of tasty food. So forget about cooking. Let us fix dinner with a popular family meal. And lunch is a breeze with a snack box and the fish, chicken, and veggie sandwich combos. Oh yeah, and we've got the chicken and wing buckets, plus rotisserie meals, and of course, delicious sides. And it's all cooked with our nice local seasonings. So take a break and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day from Royal Castle.
Let the rhythm inspire you at the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2026. Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night. Gospel Powerhouse Ty Trebet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cast the Band. Imran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats. Saturday, May 9th, Afrobeat sensation Thames. Princess Lover, X-Man, Lou City, October 4, and Ella May. The Ultimate Celebration, Sunday, May 10th, featuring the legendary Billy Ocean. Beverly Knight, Mervyn Wilkinson, R&B icons Brandy and Monica. Online tickets available at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Welcome to Antigua Mars. Them people have no behavior, they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mars. Clear out, you know it's danger, you know it's danger. When it comes to Mars, it was that day.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. I have Chef Shiraz with me. Don't worry, he ain't talking this morning. Chef boy. Chef boy, you know. Oh, God, boy. Hey, Lord, I wish that woman called back in there. I wish she called back. She had to apologize. No, she had to apologize. She had to apologize. But anyway, just now while I was talking, now before I get into this World Bank thing, because we have limited time, right? I have to mention that, you know, we are a week before Run, Stefan Run. And this year has been a bit challenging, I must say. It has been a bit challenging. Getting monetary funding and things, yes, but sometimes I had to bend over backward, I had to do, right? Oh God, now, let me not make it sound so. But I ain't say bend over forward, I say bend over backwards, right? So we could live with that, right? Nice. But it's not, you know, we have countless sponsors, right? Sasha Cosmetics, Indus Merchants, SM Jaleel, Ocean Spray, Courtesy Massey Distribution, Selma's Delights, Kiss Bacon, CEJ Energy Drinks, Unilever, Himalaya, Guiltless Gourmet, Aventa Limited, Sunshine Snacks, Universal Foods, Vemco, AP Scott, Trinidad Limited, big up AP Scott. Also Ultra Farm, Pristine Dental Solutions, they always support us. And this year, they're going to have a booth for those of you who have any dental issues and things like that. Yeah.
Oh, check them out.
All right, yeah, we have all of that. Listen, it has some people trying to turn this 5K thing into a fete, you know. I know that, you know. You understand? We have massage therapists, we have dental.
All inclusive.
Yeah, they try, boy, I not on that, you know. I start my thing as for health and for charity, and that's why I keeping it. Vital Health. Cascadia Hotel, big up Cascadia Hotel, Morning Barry. We're gonna be giving away a weekend stay at Cascadia Hotel, breakfast included. Somebody will win that. Sun Plaza Bakery. All right, they're gonna be giving us 200 breakfast boxes. Right? Palms Furniture and Appliances, DGR Safety Consultants Limited, Movie Tongue. Morning to the fine folks at Movie Tongue. Derek Chin, morning to you, has always supported. Massage, Angel Holistic Touch, Regal Products, you see them on the back. Yes, I have a lot of products in there. It is not a parlor. All right? It is not a parlor. We have Regal Products in the back there. We have SM Jalil. We have the official water of Run Stefan Run for the second year straight, that is Oasis. We have the juice as well. And we have Viva Zero Sugar. All right, all of that up on each other, looking nice and pretty and colorful.
The only thing missing is a Man City jersey or...
No, we don't want that. All right, we don't need a Man City jersey in the back there. Plip Deco, we had a big up Plip Deco. Blazers, also. Now, it was JJ Millington, but JJ Millington also has a restaurant in Pinal. I'll tell you the name of the restaurant in just a little bit. All right? Beyond Petroleum have supported us tremendously. Forensic Accounting has supported us tremendously. They sponsored the second place prizes here. Jagasa Auto and General Services. I know I ain't reached Barataria to collect from Ole yet. I know Ole want to take a little drink and a lime. I have no problem with that. But I ain't really drinking because of the 5K next week. But I will make an exception tomorrow. I'll take a little drink with Ole. Maybe a little cranberry and vodka. I'll take a little drink, knock a little glass with Ole. I'll see Ole tomorrow. I will call when I'm coming up. AVP Medical Center, Verbal Medical Supplies, Brand Source. I want to big up Brand Source. They have always supported us. They continue to support us tremendously. And let me tell you something, you go by brand, listen, all the little drawstring bags and things like Brand Source. You understand? I spent more money shipping it in last year than buying it from Brand Source this year. Right. I spent less money this year. And this year I buy more bag. You understand? So the shipping is really very weight now. Yeah. We have to big up Digimaniacs. Digimaniacs, Peter Amarali out there in Digimaniacs in South Boy. Let me tell you something, Last year we met Peter, he was at the run, and he told us, he says, Stefan, I will do the artwork, everything for you for this year, because I want you to look uniformed. And he has done a tremendous job with the graphics, the design, for the medal, everything. All right, so I really had to big up Digimaniacs. They are top of the line. Top of the line when it comes to graphics. Gigi's Travel out in Separia. Yes, we have people all over in Separia, boy. Right, Gigi's Travel. Sani's Variety Store, which is right around the corner, that have supported us. She does always send up all kind of goods. I feel Sani has some closing on sale she didn't tell me about, because she keep giving me everything to give away. I'm talking about microwave, Lasco fan, little sets like glasses and Okobe's call them little sets, them little 4 sets.
The little tea sets, I think.
All them little nice little things, boy, you know, real nice things, boy. And then I have Mr. Ali in Charlieville. Mr. Ali, thank you so much for the air fryers. We have some air fryers, and boy, you know, man, it's like a bazaar, you know. When you're here, and let me tell you something, when you come back from that run, we have bread to give away. You know, all of the bread? We have bread to give away. Now, Kiss told us, and I got to say good morning to the fine folks at Kiss. Kiss told us, listen, Stefan, we have it has so much thing going on that day. So much different. They have committed to a few others. So they say, what we'll do, we'll send the bread for you. Right? So I had to get people to give out the bread now. Which I think will be better. Because boy, people be climbing over people back and think they get bread, you know. You know, this bread thing serious, you know. Alright. So we had to pick up Kiss Bacon and QRC, Synergy TV, Shaky Osima this weekend on Sunday. I'll do a site visit. I had to pick up Studio 9. Studio 9, Mikey. He just put on the sound system and thing for me. Mikey, I want it bigger this year. I want we put on like a little 4x4 this year, something like that, yeah. Because people don't hear us now. So when we make announcements, how the music was faced, we go coordinate and face the music at different way. The tent rental people, Rennie, had to big them up too, right? And, you know, everybody else that is playing a part, my team, the volunteers, everybody, Roadrunners, Race Club, the TTPS, had a terrific meeting with DCP, is DCP or ACP boy, Gavin Henry, yesterday at Riverside Plaza. Yeah boy, I was trying to get the mountain branch out and all to come out with the horses and thing, a few riders, whatever, right? But everything is already in place. It's the fourth year I'm doing this. We have improved every year. Gradually, I'm improving things. So the first year we had a normal medal with a sticker. The second year we had a little upgraded medal with a design. The third year we did the same thing, and this year we're going all out. So that is progress, right? And as I talk about progress and evolution and things changing, I must mention that at Synergy TV here, we are also in the midst of evolving and engaging in new projects. And as soon as Stefan Run is over, the very next morning I'll be in St. Thomas. So I'm running from Queen's Park, Savannah, all the way to St. Thomas. I should be a national runner, right? 1 minute I hear, the next minute I'm going to be there. And we have the St. Thomas Festival that will be taking place. They have a lot of international artists as long as local soca artists from Trinidad that they bring in. And then immediately from St. Thomas, I have to get on a plane and get to St. Lucia to cover the Jazz Festival, where the likes of Brandy, international artists like Brandy and Billy Ocean, Trinidad and Tobago's own Billy Ocean, Monica, Ella May, Beverly Knight. I don't know if Buster is the Jazz Festival or St. Thomas? I think Buster is in St. Thomas, you know. Yeah. But listen, they have the Reggae and Dancehall Night. Capleton is going to be there on opening night. Issa Banton, Dexter Daps, Skip Marley, the original Wailers. Boy, I have real research to do, you know. I had to get my thing in my brain in a different zone. So we're going to be covering all of that at the Jazz Festival. Then we have St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Grenada might be on the table as well, added to the calendar this year, along with Antigua, Barbados, Curacao has reached out to us to cover their Jazz Festival as well. So I might be headed to Curacao this year for the Jazz Festival. We have Miami Carnival, New York Labor Day, Barbados Food and Rum. Listen. Oh gosh, boy. I have more tour bookings than Marshall this year. I'm telling you,
That's the growth of Synergy, man.
But that's the growth. We have worked hard. The general manager, the front office has worked hard to put us in a position to be the regional network. Not just the local network here, the regional network. And if it's one thing with our coverage when we get out there, it's clean. Very rare we just have any issues. Knock on wood, I want to apply this year. Right? But I have to big up Chris and the other Chris, the two Chris's. Right?
Chris Cross?
Yeah. Christian and Chris. So we had to big up the two Chris's. D-Life, we had to acknowledge D-Life as well. Listen, it's big things are going, you know. We mightn't have the biggest budget. We may not have the biggest income when it comes to annual income or monthly income of any network in Trinidad and Tobago. But we have the biggest influence.
Good one.
You understand? And I will take that any day.
Positive influence.
A positive influence. And we out there. There is confidence in Synergy TV amongst all of the tourism bodies in all those islands that I have just called. All those festivals, their tourism sector is who brings us across there. They have tremendous confidence in us. We will not let them know. Right? We will cover their carnivals, their festivals, and it's on this year, definitely. Avec ça, I take Chef with me, but that not. Chef does do his own touring. Chef has toured Canada. Chef has been touring. Listen.
We have other things coming up as well.
British Virgin Islands you went to as well.
We have other thing coming up. We have something coming up again in Canada.
What this man do? Let me just stop there. I know all you're watching, you know. What this man doing for the culinary arts sector is second to none. Ever since they shut down that hotel school, this man has provided service in terms of schooling, teaching, culinary arts, since they closed down that hotel school in the pandemic. And he is one of the only, if not the one, I don't know how much more it have like you, but he is most established, most experienced in that field, is hospitality, in the hospitality industry. And I hope that the Ministry of Tourism over there recognizes him sooner or later.
I just say that, Stefan. I just want to mention something here. As you talk about secondary schools earlier on, we will be going out to the secondary schools because we offer a culinary workshop.
Brilliant.
The Ministry of Education has approved it, and they say, Chef, go ahead. So that program going to launch next month. We are focusing on the food and nutrition classes for a culinary workshop to advise them and give them a direction of the benefits of coming to the food industry as a profession, a professional, job opportunities at an early age. So we are doing our part, and I call it the grassroots culinary program.
Brilliant. See the kind of work we're doing? So while we sit down here and I be getting a little kicks and thing and we just be stressed out with some of these, there's a lot of work that's going on behind the scenes, you know?
There's a lot of work behind the scenes. And I'm asking people in the industry as well to partner with Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. Because, I mean, we can't do it all alone.
Exactly.
We can't do it all alone. There's a lot to be done.
There's a lot to be done. So, you know, I mean, we have a lot of good people behind us, but we need, up to this morning, he tell me, he say, boy, I need 3.5 million. I say, Chef, if I had that, I would have given it to you. But I need my 1% of that. I said, why you my 1% of that? If I had it, I'd give it to you. No, but the 3.5 million would be to set up a culinary art school.
Campus.
A campus.
Full campus.
Full campus. 3.5 million, that's all?
Yeah. Well, it is if we get a building ready.
That would be international standard for regional students, everybody to come here?
We already have regional students coming to us already.
Okay.
So we want to open up that market more, and this will be our contribution to culinary tourism as well.
Brilliant.
So we already have students coming from the Caribbean, and once we open up that, it will also include a dorm for accommodation as well. So if you come in from any other country, you have place to stay as well.
Wow.
You have place to stay as well.
So a lot of ideas here, you know, and I'm seeing some very good things coming out from the administration that currently here. Some of you may disagree with me, but a lot of what I've been talking about for the last, however long I hear, about 12 years, I'm seeing it slowly but surely being implemented. Things are moving at a slower pace than I think that they would like it to move at. But there is a rainbow right around the corner. Pull up the World Bank. Very quickly for me here. We're real short of time here. I just go and read out a couple paragraphs of this so that we end on a positive note this morning and you all understand where we're headed. This was last week, Thursday's Business Guardian. Now it's a good way down in the papers where plenty of people mightn't go. But if you want to know where Trinidad and Tobago is headed, all you need to do is read the first 2 paragraphs of this article. And it says, TNT is preparing for a major economic shift between 2026 and 2027. While the economy is expected to grow by only 0.7% in 2026, The World Bank forecasts a strong comeback in 2027 with a real GDP growth rate of 3.2%. So that's a 0.7 growth rate to 3.2 between 2026 and 2027. The jump marks a significant recovery after a few years of slower movement, including an estimated 0.8% in 2025 and a 2.5% peak in 2024. This was released by the bank yesterday, which would have been last week, Wednesday, as it also shared its regional economic update presentation entitled Reconsidering Industrial Policy. Now, looking at the wider Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago's growth is steady, but far more conservative than some of its neighbors, as the country remains well behind Guyana, which continues to lead the region with a massive double-digit projection of 16.3% and 23.5% for those same years, 2026 and 2027. But I think that that growth rate is underestimated. I'll tell you why. The World Bank will base that projection based on what they know. So they know that the dragon gas and the Lauren manatee and the energy sector and everything is coming together, right? The possible restart of the refinery and things like that, right? So they would base their projections based on that, but I just see energy sector. But I see that Kama Maraj is doing things in the tourism sector. I see that Michelle Benjamin is doing things in the culture sector. I see that Philip Watts, the Minister of Sports, is doing some tremendous things in the Ministry of Sport that he is not promoting. And he needs to promote because I'm very passionate about sport. So Minister Watts, send them because I am seeing what you're doing. I'm seeing and I'm hearing some real good things about the Ministry of Sport. All right? Then you have agriculture, in the agricultural sector. Ravi Ratiram, Saddam Hussein, he don't pick up the phone when I call him, but I nothing. Saddam and the NAMDEVCO now, they are, I must have Damian Lider on, you know. He's, I think, the chairman of NAMDEVCO. And he could tell you what NAMDEVCO are doing some big things. He would have to explain it, but the agricultural sector is also, the branch start to shake. So it's very soon, the mango go follow the tree, right? So those are other sectors that you're not hearing about, which you might hear about next week, Saturday, when the Prime Minister speaks about their 1 year in office. I and all don't know all of the things, but I know the little things that I'm seeing happening is looking good. And we have to understand that the reason why that growth is happening as well is because the Prime Minister made a very ballsy move, a very aggressive move in supporting America, right? Because a lot of the investments that come into Trinidad and Tobago is American companies. The Exxon Mobiles and all of them, the investment in the steel plant. You do not see these type of things happening unless there is confidence in the governance. If there is lack of confidence in governance, you will not see investment. That is plain, simple arithmetic, 1 + 1 = 2. So all of these investments and things that come in, including, for those of you who are not from town, and you're from Kwaito or wherever, or from Far East, come to Maraval by the roundabout, by KFC, if I want to use a landmark, and you will see the embassy that America put in down there. It is the largest embassy in the Western Hemisphere. It's massive. They don't do these things unless there is confidence. Yeah. You understand? So when you see all these little signs, all who watching the wall and seeing the wall, my father always used to tell me that. He used to say, son, never focus on the wall. You have to look for what's behind the wall. It's what behind the wall that counts, not the wall. The wall is where everybody else seeing. You have to see around the wall or over the wall, beyond the wall, right? So you have to see the bigger picture in the background, and it's looking good. So we will see if we continue on that path of progress. But I know that right now things are not moving as fast as it should be. And that's why they had to enter into a public-private partnership too with the housing thing. Because they don't have the money to pelt out. So the easiest solution is let the contractors pelt out the money, public-private partnership, and we'll go this route. You know, but it is, where it's at. And yeah. So we'll see how things continue to progress as time goes along. All right? We got some birthdays to deal with. Let's deal with that, and we are out for today. Let me see how many birthdays I have here. How much are fellas? 6. All right. We have 6 birthdays, Shiraz. You send one?
Yeah, my son. Yeah, my
you
son.
send one. Today's your son's birthday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is your son's birthday, and it's a long quiet soul morning. Look now, man. All right. So pleasant good morning. We take this opportunity to wish our son Samir Mohammed celebrating his birthday tomorrow, Saturday the 18th. He is the youngest of the bunch, and much love and blessings to him from his siblings, cousins, colleagues, and family members, letting him know that we all love him from Sundri and Dad Chef Shiraz. That's when Oliver was out in Canada?
That was last month in Canada.
That was last month? Yeah. Nice, man. It was cool, boy.
It was really cool. Some good snow we got as well.
Ooh, yeah, I see some videos you sent me the snow and thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Happy 56th birthday going out to Brita Sybil Solomon, celebrating her birthday on Monday the 20th of April. This is well, okay. Monday the 20th, night 420. God. Hey. Yeah, man. You've been the heart of our family, a source of endless love, strength, and inspiration. We are so blessed to have you. And today we celebrate you, your kindness, your laughter, and the light that you bring into all our lives. May this year bring you as much joy as you've given us. Here's the good health, happiness, and all the love that you so deeply deserve from the entire Solomon family. All right? So that is Britta. Then we have, who is this? All right. Boom, okay. Oh yes. Happy 91st birthday to Muni Ramrup, otherwise known as Ma. Celebrates her birthday tomorrow, Saturday the 18th of April. Wishing her God's choices, blessings, good health, and happiness always. Greetings are coming from her daughter Judy and her home circle in St. Augustine, her daughter Molly, and the Voodoo crew from Florida, who are all coming to Trinidad to celebrate the occasion, and all of her children and loved ones who will be gathering to celebrate with her on Saturday. Ma, we love you, and we are hoping to share many more wonderful birthdays and make beautiful memories with you. All right, so happy birthday going out to Muni Ramrup. Yep, they sent it earlier on this week, but they remember to send it back Friday. Nice. Hope all is well with you. I want to send happy birthday greetings to Gloria Nanan, who will be celebrating her birthday on Friday, the 17th of April, 2026. We wish her a very happy birthday and long life and good health. We hope she enjoys her day. This is coming from all her sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, her children, husband, and grandchildren. So happy birthday going out to you, Gloria. 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 Hey. And happy 10th birthday to an amazing grandson, Adam Tyler Rupchan. Your family loves you a lot, and this is coming from your grandparents, Anton and Cheryl. Nice, man. That look like our international birthday. Yeah, that's outside. That outside, Mr. Said? Yeah. And finally, we would like to send birthday greetings to Cassie, all right, who will be celebrating his 5th birthday on Sunday, April the 19th. 5 years ago today, you were born and gave us the happiest moments of our lives. We always wanted a son like you, and we are blessed that God heard us. Lots of love to you, Cassie. Happy birthday. This is coming from his parents, Chrissy and Cassie Sr., his aunts, uncles, and cousins. Nice, man. So happy birthday, Cassie. All right. So we got to wrap things up for today. Do not forget, bib collection is tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow, Saturday, bib collection takes place from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right, so make sure and come out and collect your bib. All right, people. And Chef?
Have a blessed evening. Have a blessed weekend.
All over in the league?
If you?
All over in the league?
Yeah.
I think so.
I see Barca get knocked out.
Yeah, Barca, Liverpool get knocked out too.
Barca, Liverpool
Yeah,
get
that
knocked
Champions
out.
League.
And I think I see Arsenal still advanced.
Yeah, Arsenal inside.
First time I see a team.
I can't see them getting past
a team on
Atletico.
top of a league and they advance to semi-final and the fans and them are just not into it.
It's Arsenal fans, you know. Because they worry about the league. They worry about the actual domestic league. Where I think City's going to catch them. I think so. Arsenal going to blow it. I'm telling you. All right, so we are out for this week, people. Until next week, have a great weekend. Do stay safe and enjoy life. All right, we gone. Bye-bye.
More than 3 decades of local entertainment content unlocked, digitally remastered, and repackaged just for you. Get ready to revisit and relive the early days from international contests hosted in Trinidad, along with some of Synergy's signature products over the years. From Synergy Contest Series, Synergy Soca Star, Synergy Top Model, Synergy Nights Live, Wayward Wednesdays, Pete's Picks, and so much more. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m., we unlock the Synergy Vaults. More than 6,000 hours of local entertainment content uncovered and digitally remastered. The Synergy Vaults will run on air and online every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 p.m. Synergy Vaults, where local entertainment lives forever.
On Sunday, 3rd May from 4 p.m., the enchanting outdoor garden theater, Queen's Hall, is simply the place to be. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Experience an unforgettable evening with Paula Salandi Green and her captivating vocals. Pianist extraordinaire Dane Gulston and his band Sweetbread, featuring the Queen of Queens, Terry Lyons. Voted Big Four, renowned for her powerful, soulful voice and impeccable fashion. The dynamic saxophonist Francis Pride, and a grand finale by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Steel Orchestra to get you off your seats. Jazz and Wine, Sunday, May 3rd from 4 p.m. For tickets, visit Java Nation, Queen's Park East, Queen's Hall Box Office, online at islandetickets.com or call 309-3131 for more info. Miss it? No way.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Scandal in Citrus heads back to Cipriani College. You heard right. The Scandal is back at Cipriani College on Saturday the 25th of April at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 26th at 6:30 p.m. Tickets available now at usual outlets and online. Box office at Cipriani College opens on Monday 20th of April, 12 noon to 6 p.m. daily. People can't get enough of Scandal in Citrus. Cipriani College, we coming back.
Scandal in Citrus.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secure parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.